advertising dollars from state government agencies. If you ever do hear a state agency advertising on WYAB, we're not getting paid for it. We stay on the air due to the support of the many businesses that you hear advertising every day on 103.9 WYAB. So I only ask that you please tell our advertisers that you appreciate their support of 103.9 WYAB. And keep listening. This is Central Mississippi's Stimulating Talk.
103.9 WYAB, Pocahontas, Jackson.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by JTV.com.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Snow blowers are out, clearing streets and sidewalks from New Jersey to Norwich, Connecticut, and on up into Providence, Rhode Island, which bore the brunt of yesterday's historic blizzard. The snow there measures more than 3 feet. WPRI TV's Kristen Burnell.
Abandoned cars lined the streets. People were sledding down College Street, a road that's usually packed with traffic. We saw plows getting stuck, winds whipping snow into massive drifts, and crews working through whiteout conditions all throughout the day yesterday.
They got almost 20 inches of snow in New York City, where kids have been ordered to return to public schools. This dad's in Queens.
A lot of parents have to go to work too. So now if you cancel school, what do they do with their kids, whatnot? I'm fine with it.
President Trump will trumpet the state of a strong union when he delivers his first State of the Union address of his second term tonight.
We have a country that's now doing well. We have the greatest economy we've ever had. It's going to be a long speech because we have so much to talk about.
CBS's Stacey Lynn from the White House.
President Trump will address a divided Congress. Expect him to focus a lot on immigration policy, the economy, and national security. His goal will be to outline his priorities for the coming year amid debate over executive power and bipartisan tensions.
FedEx is suing the Trump administration, demanding a full refund for tariffs after the Supreme Court deemed them illegal.
The lawsuit appears to be the first from a major company since the ruling. In a statement to CBS News, FedEx said it filed the suit to, quote, protect the company's rights as an importer of record. In its ruling, the Supreme Court didn't address how refunds would be handled, although one justice acknowledged it could be a mess. The federal government collected more than $130 billion in tariffs from importers. Christopher Cruz, CBS News, Washington.
The president's new 10% global tariffs take effect today. Congress is expected to vote this day on the first major bill responding to last year's deadly crash between a passenger plane and an Army helicopter near Washington, D.C. Transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve.
This Aviation Reform Act, the Rotor Act, has the support of airline pilots, the trade group that represented the airlines, the families that lost loved ones in the DCA crash, but it does not have the support of the military.
Sales are slumping at Home Depot. The company reports about a 4% decline in the fourth quarter, thanks to a slow housing market and high interest rates. Those sales are still better than analysts expected. Dow futures up 121. This is CBS News.
Looking for spring jewelry looks? Find them at Jewelry Television. New customers get $20 off purchases of $99 or more at JTV.com.
Jen, I didn't know you shopped here.
Hey, I'm hunting for something fresh for spring.
Oh, girl, skip them all. Jewelry Television has the best spring looks right now.
JTV, way ahead of you. Just hit up JTV.com yesterday. Scored the cutest clover earrings, 2 tennis bracelets, and this gorgeous pearl ring.
Right now, new customers get $20 off any purchase of $99 or more at JTV.com.
Oh, and gold hoops and this turquoise bracelet.
Just a couple things, huh?
Maybe more than a couple.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the
local news and weather brought to you by Mississippi Energy Services. We're your fast, affordable, and friendly generator service company. msenergy.us. msenergy.us.
Threats and attacks across the metro. Sunny and 60 today with low humidity and high winds again, and that means it's another day where fires could get out of control. Burning outdoors is discouraged. Tonight, partly cloudy and 45, partly sunny and 72 Wednesday. Rain and thunderstorms possible Thursday and Thursday night. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis. The University of Mississippi Medical Center now says its clinics are closed through Wednesday because of the cyber attack that happened last week that did some serious damage to their computer and phone systems. Elective surgeries have to be rescheduled, and so do clinic appointments if you have one. At least 4 threats have been made against daycares in Pearl, and police say they have extra officers patrolling both in and out of uniform around those daycares. The department says they are looking into whether those threats are credible, but so far have not been able to confirm that, nor have they been able to nail down where they are coming from. If you live in Jackson or get your water from Jackson Water, you will likely be paying more because a federal judge has approved a proposal to raise the rates by 12%. On average, that's about $9 a month to help cover operating expenses. The city council has opposed the rate increase, saying Jackson Water should find other ways to cover costs. The Ted DiBiase Jr. federal trial is going again. The judge denied DiBiase's lawyers' arguments for a mistrial. They say because of some health issues and an attorney's unavailability that the trial should be put off. The judge didn't think that reason enough. The federal trial is for welfare fraud charges against DiBiase. Cheapest gas in the metro is $2.17. The state average $2.45, says Gas Buddy. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, chip away at the storm.
And good. I have no idea what day it is.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday morning. Oh, I got a 9 o'clock show today, too. This is the Chip Matthews Show. She is Dawn McKenzie, part of the program.
How many hours did you do yesterday?
6.
6 hours of radio?
5 hours.
5 hours of radio?
It was
It was a radiothon with
a
only
radiothon.
Chip.
And the bad thing was I needed sleep yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was on the air, and you could, and people noticed that I was sleeping in the breaks. Hell, I was sleeping while I was talking.
It's just that natural ability that you have. You just talk all the time, whether you're awake or asleep. You're still talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good morning, Andy Devine, Chris Stout, Will Brown, Jeff Thomas. I saw Bethel Kane Ladner. Let's see who else I see. It doesn't just show me everybody like it used to. Lori Travis, of course, was the first person up today.
Mm-hmm. My mother.
Helen. Good morning. She was watching yesterday while I was asleep.
Yeah. She said Chip's sleeping.
Oh, geez.
That man's talking while he's sleeping.
Oh, you just don't know. Oh, I just was sleepy.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a wonderful day. It was the prettiest day in the world to be so damn cold.
It was.
Out on the reservoir. We were out there at the building all day, and I was just like, God, it's cold. Well, not all day. I was there the second half of the day, 2 o'clock on.
Yeah.
Wow. But anyway, what are you doing? What's on your mind? Water?
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I saw the lady online. See, we're talking about the water. They had them all piled up there. John Horn's just as bad as everybody other politician. Had them all up there, and had the lady sitting up there. She was going. she had a $2,000 water bill, and she didn't know what she was going to do
Yeah,
about having to pay this extra rate increase,
Yeah,
which averages $9 a person.
Yeah, she never had any water. She never had any of her utilities turned off.
And she's
before.
crying, and I felt bad about that.
Mhm.
You know, it's sad.
So the federal judge has approved the water increase.
Right.
So Mayor Horn says that there should be other ways to cover the cost of the water. So what other ways is there to obtain money without federal grants or money coming in from elsewhere to cover the cost of water?
Yes, Benny Thompson to go get you a grant. That's all I can come up with.
Either you can have water and pay for the cost of the water, or you can go back to all your broken pipes and have no water and the city goes away.
I mean,
maybe they need to move the capital to Hattiesburg.
Hell no.
Why not?
That's
That was the original plan.
No.
Natchez, Hattiesburg.
No,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't know where you got that garbage. Where did you hear that history?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the history books, they were talking about Hattiesburg being the capital of the state, but it wasn't in the middle, so everybody could
And they
have
still
access to it.
didn't get it in the middle.
Well, it's kind of
The middle is kind of Kosciuszko.
yeah, I know.
But nobody could say the
So it
name.
landed
Nobody
in
could spell it the
Jackson.
name. They couldn't spell Kosciuszko.
Yeah.
They could move it to Canton.
Mm.
I mean, that's where they're putting everything. That's where they're
Mhm.
putting all the money.
But what's another way to pay for the water outside of Beanie giving them money? That's still federal money if Beanie
No,
gets
no,
it.
that ain't Benny getting it. That's us paying it.
Yeah, well,
You
know what
still-
I'm saying.
I mean, that was my big thing yesterday. Everything that they spend at the federal government is our money. The only money that's coming into the United States of America that is not our money is the tariffs.
Mhm. So we're gonna get some tariff money.
Well, you know what? Now they won't, not if FedEx gets it first. FedEx wants that money. Everybody filed these lawsuits to get that money. But,
the Supreme Court, well, they just created another mess.
Your biggest problem in the world is not money, charging for something.
Uh-huh.
It's collecting the money.
Hmm.
So, in all these things, I mean, look at all the people that when all these people that stole the money, the politicians and the appointees and the bureaucrats, which the guy yesterday, part of his defense for Ted DiBiase was he was surrounded by bureaucrats who wanted to help him figure out what to do with the money, and they wanted to go do this, that, and the other, and he was swayed to do the wrong things.
He was pressured.
Which, let's put it this way. I got to thinking about that, and I got to think about, let's just say you are an employee at the government. Okay. So let's say, I'm not built this way, and you're not built this way. Do you believe that every morning you have to get up and go work and you have to go figure out a way to make more money? Someone just handing you a check every day is just not in your repertoire.
Yeah.
As much as many people can do that, and many of you do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as far as somebody handed me, if
just handed me money,
just hand,
No.
I mean, I get my, now I get my Social Security check.
But that's your money.
It's my money.
Mm-hmm.
I've saved it, but it ain't much. I mean, if you really think about it. But I will tell you this: it's something strange. You look at that money and you say, it's just not enough. It's not enough to do anything with. But it is. There's a lot of comfort in someone handing you a check every day. In my history of even being in radio, I had to get out and work and make a commission check and this, that, and the other, and all that to go with the other money.
Mhm.
And and then I was good at blowing money back then. But I mean, it's somebody handing you a check every week is a great thing. But I'm not one that can take that could live that way. I believe in going out and making some more money. There's not enough to be made.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really want anything. I'm like right now, there's not any want I have in my life. There's no reason why I want money.
Mm-hmm.
If the restaurant, all the bills are paid, my bills are paid, I'm fine.
Greed is what the other is.
It's not like I want to go traveling around the world, this, that, and the other. I've done all that.
Yeah.
You sit back and you just go,
It's just time to be Chip.
And being Chip is working every day, complaining, arguing with people.
Yeah.
And then constantly coming up with something that makes me feel better, which serving the public seems to be what my goal in life is. It's the same as a politician in a way, but not.
You don't steal money.
I don't steal money. and that's the sad thing, is I don't think that I would ever want to steal money.
Yeah. Oh. So what happened yesterday with the DiBiase? DiBiase.
Well, anyway, they decided the trial's going to continue. There's not going to be a thing. The attorney, Scott Gilbert, who was, they said was lethargic and this, that, and the other from the drugs that he's taken for whatever medical emergency he had.
Mm-hmm.
Their other problem was that he had a election kickoff party. And he didn't have any problem going to that. So they decided that, we're not, no mistrial. We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So that's where that is. So ought to be interesting to see how that turns out.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing is the defense left it with the fact that he was persuaded by bureaucrats.
Persuaded.
And you sit there and you look at all the money that's right now at the Capitol. In Jackson, Mississippi, you have all the senators and all the House and all their assistants,
mm-hmm.
and then all the people that work in their office. Then you have all the lobbyists, and all of them are standing around, and all they're doing is moving money around that they want us to cover,
right,
as taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think about it that way when y'all are down there, if you can. I know y'all just used to somebody giving you a check and you're working on your PERS and you're working on all your other stuff. But the reality is all that money moving around down there, all us little people are the ones that put that money there. And look, that doesn't include the people that don't pay. You sit there and you go, well, there are people that are on government aid and this, that, and the other. They don't pay taxes. They're paying that sales tax that went away.
Mm-hmm.
When they go buy the good hair to put on their head, they're paying tax.
Yep.
Everybody's paying the tax. Everybody's paying the freight. Reduce the freight. Reduce it. Y'all, cut the government. It's like I said yesterday, there's 2 Republican parties, and one of them is about 6 conservatives, and the rest of them are all Democrats. I mean, you are. You just want to build the government bigger. You want this HB2 bill, and you want this. You're not listening to us. You're Democrat. You're old Southern Democrats, and that's all you are. Your daddy's Democrat. And that's what you are. And you want to live off of the land. And the land I speak of is the land of Benny Thompson, money that he can still bring into the Delta, although we don't grow anything in the Delta anymore because we have destroyed it. We've destroyed everything. Beef costs lots of money because we've destroyed the world.
We've destroyed
and I say
everything.
that knowing
costs-
that every week when I go and put a steak out there and it's $50 for a steak, I go, this ain't right. And you can't charge less because, you can't give it away.
Nope.
And that's because of government. That's the same thing with the water.
Yep.
It gets us all back to water. See, I did that. If water costs you money and all living creatures need water, then
If water
everything's
costs you
going up.
money,
We'll be back with more right
and
here
all living
on the Chip
creatures
Matthews
need
Show
water.
with Don McKenzie asking all the questions.
then everything's going up. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Don McKenzie.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cresley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cresley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Dr. Mike Stonington here from Stonington Farm Grass-Fed Beef. Here in South Mississippi on Stonington Farm, our steers are grass-fed and grass-finished. No grain, no hormones, no antibiotics, no mRNA vaccines. Our grass-fed and grass-finished beef is straight from our farm to your table. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and at StoningtonFarm.com. That's StoningtonFarm.com with 2 N's. And we deliver every 4 weeks to the Jackson area. We are the grass-fed difference.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Mon. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson.
Looking to make technology work for your business instead of the other way around? Visit brentech.ms today. From reliable network infrastructure and wireless internet to cloud or on-premise backups, Brentech has solutions that keep your business connected, secure, and running smoothly. Don't let tech headaches slow you down. Discover how Brentech can simplify and elevate your business at brentech.ms. That's brentech.ms. Brentech, technology made easy.
When you feel like your business is drowning in paperwork and compliance issues, it's time to call P-Police. Let P-Police take care of the busy work so that you can save valuable time and focus on what really matters, growing your business. P-Police is based in Ridgeland, so you're always dealing with local professionals who will actually understand your business and its needs. Join thousands of satisfied clients who trust P-Police to simplify their employee administration. Visit P-Police.com. That's P-Police.com to learn more.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
At Flora Animal Hospital, our team doesn't just take care of your pet's needs. We feel like it starts with the pet parents. If the pet parent is informed thoroughly and understands the situation with the animal and why certain things need to be done or certain medications need to be given, it's easier to get that done. Our website is floraanimalhospital.com. It'll take you straight to the online store where your medicine can be purchased, food can be purchased, prescription or non-prescription, and they will be shipped straight to your front door. floraanimalhospital.com.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, experience counts. And the Rusty Healy Agency has been serving Madison and the rest of the Jackson Metro for over 35 years. Local agent Landon Thompson is keeping that trusted tradition going strong. As a local independent agent, he's not locked into one provider. The Rusty Healy Agency can shop the top insurance companies to find the best fit for you. And everyone knows that the Rusty Healy Agency and Landon Thompson offer top quality local customer service. Contact Landon today at 601-856-3681.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
Yes, it is Chip Matthews, the greatest radio guy in the world. This morning. Prettiest one anyway. Yes, I'm pretty. I'm so pretty.
Obviously, you don't look in a mirror ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Why would you need to? When you know it, you don't have to check it. You think Trump sits there and looks in the mirror all day to get that hair to do that? No, he doesn't have to look at the mirror to do that. He knows he's got it.
He's just got that swag, doesn't he?
Yeah.
that you wish you had?
I have that swag.
What are you fumbling around over there?
Well, one, I'm thinking about the. I've got to figure out how I'm gonna get in some sleep today. And this is the day we order food,
Mm-hmm.
right? Monday for Tuesday for Wednesday delivery, right? And we got to order beer, got to order all those things,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to make sure that I watch the State of the Union address with Trump tonight.
Yeah.
And he's already said it's gonna be a long one. And then
It'll
of
be
course,
a great one. They're always good.
Then you got all these Democrats who said they're not coming
Yay.
to the speech.
Yeah.
Well,
that's okay.
That's right. Don't be representative. Don't be representative of the people.
That's right.
You know, you got
because they don't do it anyway. It's all about them.
You got elected, and you know, and it's not your job to not listening to the president. That's your job is to work with the president. So when he speaks, you should be there to hear him speak.
That's right.
Okay. He's
listen to what he has to say.
He's the guy. He's the head bureaucrat.
Mm-hmm.
When you say, well, not bureaucrat, he'd be the head guy.
Yeah.
If Chip looks in the mirror with broken glass.
Thank you. Who said that?
Jeff Thomas, of course. Okay.
So we got a 2026 primary election coming up.
Yes.
Speaking of the president and his speech to the union tonight.
Yeah.
So Friday, the 28th of February is the Saturday that you can in-person absentee voting begins.
No, it's already going on.
Well, it said the 28th.
Yeah, you can do it the 28th.
Yeah,
Every Saturday you can do it till noon.
Okay. And then on the March the 7th, it's the deadline that it ends in-person absentee voting. And then March 10th is the primary election day.
Listen, it's you. You're just getting to where you just know all this
just
stuff.
being informative to our listeners.
Yeah.
So they'll know to go out and vote.
I don't know why. They don't listen. They don't go vote. They don't go vote.
But maybe we're going to make a difference. I'd like to see us increase from
They're all
35% to 100%.
They're going to sit there and they're going to go, Benny's going to win. I ain't going to vote. But Benny's in the primary. If he lost in the primary,
then he'd be done.
He'd be done.
Yeah, that's the reason it's important. Go vote.
Mm-hmm. But then you'd have to decide if you're a Republican to vote in the Democratic primary and not in the Republican primary.
Which you can switch back over, can't you?
In the general,
mm-hmm.
But not if let's put it this way. If you vote in the Democratic primary, and let's say there's three or four people running, and Benny didn't get 50% of the vote, 50 plus one,
mm-hmm.
then you'd have to there'd be a runoff.
Mm-hmm.
And in the runoff, you'd still, and if you voted Republican, you can't go vote in the Democrat. You just can't cross over when you want to.
Yeah.
But you can in the general election, you vote for whoever you want in the general election. Cressley Pierce, good morning. Say that again about the voting times, please.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Say it.
So February the 28th is the Saturday that you can go vote.
Every Saturday.
Yeah. Absentee voting begins is what they said. And then March 7th, in person, the absentee voting deadline. That's what they said. And then March 10th is the primary election day, which is on a Tuesday.
Well, the way it works is absentee voting has been going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is it all during the week or is it just
all
a
during
Saturday?
The week. You can go every day, but they open special on
Saturdays. I got you.
On Saturday till noon.
Well, they didn't explain it that
and then
way.
And then the last time to vote on the Saturday is the Saturday before the election.
Mm-hmm.
Then Monday you cannot vote absentee anymore. After
Yeah.
that, on the 7th, on the 8th. Yeah, on the Saturday before the election. Well, there's 2 days you can't vote absentee right before the election.
And that would be a Sunday and a Monday.
The Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the big crazy thing is
if we just all voted, if everybody voted and voted with their smarts and just voted him out of the primary, then the problem solved.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, take the easy step.
These
just go ahead
people
and get
don't
it
vote
done.
with their smarts. They don't vote with their smarts, and they don't vote with their ID half the time.
I know.
It's voter ID laws. They talk about them nationally.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Mississippi, we have a rule that if you go to vote absentee, you will carry your license when you go vote absentee.
Right.
Okay. On election day, where you have to have your ID
Mm-hmm.
and you go in there and vote without it, then you have 10 days after the election.
Which is stupid. That's fraud all day long.
That's fraud all day.
But look, in New York, they had to have five identifications to be able to shovel snow when they don't even take any kind of ID when they vote in New York. What's up with that?
Democrats.
That's messed up.
Democrats. I mean,
they're going to harass people to come and work.
Yeah.
Because it's that. Oh, he said because everybody has to get a paycheck.
Who?
The new mayor. He says everybody has to have a paycheck, so they got to have 5 proofs of identification to get paid, but they don't have to have any proof that they're an American citizen to vote. That's backwards.
Hey, Democrats.
New York's.
Democrat. It's just like at the state capitol in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
They come up with all kind of rules on why you got to do this and how you got to do this, and then when you go and ask the rule makers and the people they put in charge, for instance, in an election, you'll go ask Michael Watson. They blah blah blah. Well, we can just write that down, but there's nothing we can do about it. We can't enforce it. We teach the voter training classes.
Yeah.
And then you go to election polling place and you go in there and nobody knows how to do anything. And you go, well, can't help that. I mean, that's the reality. The system is broke and we need to simplify the system. I think we go to one-day voting, everybody show up.
Yep. That's how it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't broken then.
And what we could do is we'll cut off your thumb. That way we know you voted.
Absolutely.
And then we recount the thumbprint.
It wasn't broken then.
Okay.
What we could do is we'll cut off your thumb. That way we know you voted.
Elections.
Absolutely. We recount the thumbprints.
Oh, sounds good.
Only 2. Okay. You only got 2 thumbs.
Yeah.
That means you could vote.
We'll be back with
10
more
elections.
right here on the
That's
Chip
it.
Matthews Show with Don McKenzie on WYAB.
Only 2. You only got 2 thumbs.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Serpent Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
We would like to invite you to visit our retirement community, which is not only beautiful, but affordable as well. I'm Rhonda Brown, director at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland. Our team members are passionate about making our residents' life easier and more enjoyable. We have fun-filled educational and entertaining activities, plus daily exercise that will help with your stamina and balance. Call us at the Waterford on Highland Colony in Ridgeland, 601-856-6131.
Friday mornings are special here on 1039 WYAB. That's when we hit the pause button on the stressful issues of the day and enjoy interesting conversation and terrific music by some of the most outstanding artists in the world, all from Mississippi. I'm Jim Thorne, inviting you to join us every Friday morning at 9 for That's What's Happening's Blues and Arts Hour, made possible by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue, and presented by one-of-a-kind, locally owned Fusion Coffee House, Highland Colony Parkway, Ridgeland.
CBS News Brief. Providence, Rhode Island wound up bearing the brunt of yesterday's historic blizzard. WPRI TV meteorologist Tony Petrarca.
Historic, a storm on the order of 2 to 3 feet of snow. Unlike the last storm back in January, take a cubic foot of wet snow like we've had with this most recent storm. It weighs 20 pounds.
More than 2,000 flights canceled in the U.S. today, many at Boston's Logan and New York's JFK airports. President Trump delivers his State of the Union address tonight. CBS's Robert Costa.
What I'm really watching is foreign policy. All of my sources around President Trump say some kind of action is potentially in the offing.
A long-awaited House vote's expected today on the first major bill responding to last year's deadly air crash near Washington. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
The military has come out and said that the Rotor Act would create significant unresolved budgetary burdens and operational security risks affecting national defense.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From a cabin on a creek to a field where the big bucks sneak. Oh, yeah! Tom Smith Land and Homes. Find your place where your roots can grow. From hunting ground to your front door key, call the landman of Mississippi. Tom Smith Land and Homes. Yeah, the landman's who you need. Brought to you by Tom and Ellen Smith. Tom Smith Land and Homes. That's it.
Get ready, Louisiana! Johnny's Pizza House is turning up the heat with our sweet the swamp pizza. Packed with crawfish, shrimp, a taste of crab, andouille sausage, bell peppers, onions, jalapenos, and a blend of Cajun spices, all smothered in delicious mozzarella cheese. It's the perfect bite of the bayou and the perfect meal for any Cajun crave. Try our Cajun flip or dive into a sweet the swamp pizza bowl. A taste of Louisiana flavor is waiting on you. Let's share a slice today at Johnny's Pizza House.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle,
Two
good
things:
hustle.
communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Come see me, Jamie Creel, at Shelter Insurance and see why Forbes has rated us #1 in the world.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is Chip Matthews. Woo, 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 woo. We're talking heritage here. We're talking Indians. We're looking at this thing online where a guy says a fellow was born in Nanawaya, and by the time when he learned to spell it, his family moved to Kosciuszko.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One's almost
And
as
then-
bad as the other.
And then you said Nanawaya, and you said, do you have to correct me on everything?
You do. You correct me on everything. Just let me talk the way I want to talk. And you talk the way you want
I have
talk.
to make sure that we're talking about the same thing.
Chip,
Nanawaya is
didn't you talk
Nanawaya.
enough yesterday?
It doesn't. I spoke correctly all day yesterday.
No,
Good
you
morning,
didn't.
Billy Hudson. Also, good happy belated birthday to Mike Hudson. His birthday yesterday. That's Billy's brother. Mike. And Billy, by the way,
Billy Bob?
he called me. He called yesterday or text yesterday. So
Oh,
just letting you
he
know.
was just letting you know. He was just
Letting you
giving you a
know.
little punch.
He was coming
I'm
out to the
right here.
restaurant. He said he was coming to the restaurant. He didn't know we weren't open on Monday. We'll be
Yeah.
open on Monday soon, very soon.
Hmm. So who plays at Beethoven's Boardwalk this weekend?
This weekend, playing at Beethoven's Boardwalk, the one, the only STD band, Sex Trick Daredevils. No, that's my alter ego band, STD. But anyway, no, this weekend you have
Friday.
Friday, it's keys versus strings. So that's
Mhm.
going to have some piano playing and some guitar playing at the same time
Yeah.
this weekend. Keys
Yeah.
versus string. And then Saturday, we basically kind of have the same thing, but it isn't the same thing. We got a guy that's going to have a keyboard there and strings there.
Hmm.
It's the one, the only, the news director here from WYAB. It's the one, the only, Chris Davis. Live.
He always does a fabulous
Yes, he
job.
does. But we got some big shows coming up soon out on the deck. I was looking at them build the stage yesterday going, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Somebody said, we need this. Yes, we need this.
Hmm.
There's been no entertainment in the area, none whatsoever. Okay, just curious, are y'all brother and sister? The way y'all pick on each other is hilarious. Okay, Joanna, now you listen up. She is my ex-stepmother-in-law.
For real.
For real. Ex stepmother-in-law. And that's that. But anyway.
And everybody's scratching their head now.
They're going,
How does that work?
That works.
He looks older than her, way older than her.
Well, that's
He
because
looks ancient.
I used to look very young before you joined this show.
Oh, really?
You have aged me.
Hmm.
Okay. And by the way, this radio program, Before I Age Out, is brought to you by
Pierce Professional Agency. You can look up Cressley Pierce for your long-term healthcare needs at madisonplans.com.
And Joanna just put up there and said, really? And got little slings. Yes, he was married. Debbie Bergansky. That's even funnier. He was married.
How many years ago was that?
35, 40 years ago.
It wasn't that long. Well, maybe 35.
35?
Yeah.
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 Oh, well. Didn't take. I'd love to know what Dawn really has to say every time she replies that with that calm, It seems to be universal. We need details. She's the calm, you're the storm, chippers.
You don't know how many things I throw across the table at him.
Yeah, no. She's really a blonde. And she doesn't have anything going on up there between her two ears.
Oh, Chip.
Oh,
Chippy.
Yeah.
Now you're not super Chip anymore.
I am still super
No, you
Chip.
just, I want to degrade you to Chip. You just Chip. And just be happy with Chip.
That's what everybody's happy with Chip. But anyway, let's talk some. Let's talk about this. What do you these damn legislators are down there in Jackson, and they're not doing anything. So they're going to see the crisis on TV, the water crisis on TV, and they're going to say, that lady's right. We need to be paying for their water. We'll just pay for their water.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get us some votes. Because we ain't got Chip's vote. Chip doesn't agree with anything we say. Yeah, that would be correct. I mean, really, you're down there spending money. You're down there thinking about the HB2. You're thinking about things that have already come to pass, and you're going, we can't take that defeat. That group of Republicans that are Democrat, that believed in the HB2 bill, they're all sitting there going, we can't just take this lined out. They want to have the Trump mentality when they took away his tariffs. I'll just put them back.
Maybe find another law.
But the tariffs made sense. HB2
makes no sense.
It's nothing. They want, it is not school choice. It's not education freedom. At least with the name HB2.
Nobody knows what it is.
Nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
And, it's like you say you're a Republican, but you vote Democrat. It's just like all your bills. You say your bills do one thing and they do another. They don't.
Yeah.
Quit hiding behind names.
Well, if they really wanted to do something good for the children, they would do like I've been screaming all this year is tear down the education system and rebuild it.
Well, did you see where they funded? They had a big bill to fund education yesterday. Big bill to fund it, and you look at it and you go, hold on now, how are you going to put more money into education, which they're going to do, in order to do the raises?
Mm-hmm.
So, and they said because we're going to have more money in education. That's what we've been saying. You're going to have more money.
Yeah.
But wherever they put the money is where they can steal the money.
That's right.
That's all I see. And they're going to put more into, when you look at the money that's for infrastructure, higher education infrastructure bill of the money that comes out of the lottery to build football stadiums and stuff like that, that's what that's for. That's not for education.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let's say, for instance, at Ole Miss, I don't think they reach into that pocket that deep to get that money because the donors give them money.
That's right.
More bigger
They
stadium.
have a wonderful booster.
Yeah. I mean, that's how come they were able to buy a football team. I mean, that's the way it works
Yeah.
now. So, I mean, I know Jackson State needs a stadium. They got a prime piece of property there that they were given,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then they're going to say that they're going to be allowed to take the proceeds when UMC goes across the field. What UMC needs to be across there already, but what good are they? They ain't cyber security. They have no security.
I know when Deion Sanders was coaching there,
Yeah.
he had made a deal with them that he got X amount of money of the ticket sales.
Right.
And it came up short that he didn't get, it was packed full of people, but yet they came up short on his money because they were letting all their friends and buddies in free.
Right. That's the way.
That's their problem.
That's the Democrat way. That's
You need to charge for what you have.
That's the same thing we
know
do.
your worth.
Same thing
Do
we
you
do.
know your worth?
Yes, I know.
0.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
But that's the way they. That's what they. When you let your buddies do it for free,
Mm-hmm.
just because you're the president of the university or vice president or whatever of the university, and you let your buddies in free. That's just like Mayor of Jackson and all the people that work for the city of Jackson. They were all getting free water, right?
Right. They were. They had no water meters.
They had, we're not getting water. They had to have something. They just weren't reading it.
Yeah.
Because you got to put the straight pipe in there. Not that I know how to do that. But anyway, all these people are living off of the expenses, and they're not allowed to cut them off. They don't cut their water off that late. It's like, oh, the bill was $2,000. I've never had anything cut off before in my life. Well, pay your water bill. You knew you weren't paying your water bill.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got it wrong, you kept voting for the person that kept keeping it wrong. I mean, a lot of
that's the reason they need to open their eyes up to Beanie Thompson.
Yeah. A lot of these things happen because you put the wrong people in office.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, he doesn't take care of you. The legislators that you're putting in office in Jackson are not taking care of you. I mean, and they know that you're too lazy to vote. They have beat you to death with everything in the world to say that you cannot control the government to where you just go, I just don't vote anymore. I mean, look at the Three Amigos in Madison County. Look at the supervisors in Jackson. They just run over you. You got a jail system that don't work at all in Hines County. And why is it even open?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you had murder. You had people that were involved in a murder at St. Patty's Day last year. They knew they were shooting, discharging a firearm, come up with something to keep them in jail.
Right.
When the grand jury won't indict them. I mean,
that's sad.
So you get out that way. And if you don't get out that way, you just go to the jail and just leave. Mm-hmm. They just leave on out of there. They go wherever they want. It doesn't make sense that we pay all the money we pay, and instead of taking some money and shoring up a problem, y'all just say, okay, we'll just start a new problem. That's Democratic policies.
Mm-hmm.
And we're a Republican state. We're a red state, y'all. We are red. I swear we need to go have a class. Do we need to go do a class?
Are we red
down
or
at the
purple?
Capitol? We're blue. They might as well paint this state blue. Because they're not looking at it right. They just want to spend. And when this doesn't work, they just come up with a new name for something and put some money over there.
Yep.
You don't see legislate. I mean, do you realize that many, many, many people were involved in Ted DiBiase and all those people having jobs? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Many people made phone calls to make sure they had jobs.
Right.
And those politicians are crickets now. We get you a job. And what are those?
Yeah, he's not being pressured any longer, is he?
No. And what are these jobs paid? If you had one of those jobs, but not counting what they stole. When the government gets you appointed to a job, what, 100,000, 200,000, 65,000, 80,000? There's some of the better jobs in the state,
mm-hmm.
and you're appointed to them. like like those that are running the ABC.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. That's an appointment.
Yeah. What a terrible job.
And they really don't care because the lobbyists are in town working to get 7 days a week out of them for the liquor stores. They want them all not the liquor stores, for liquor to be sold 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
They're wanting direct sales to the home, which they got that's a bill out there too, where you not just wine, but direct sales of liquor to the home. And then you're going to watch them slowly just put mom and pop liquor stores out of business, just like they're doing the drug stores, and move all the liquor into
big box
stores and grocery stores and 7 days a week. We see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it isn't like Chip has these giant crystal balls that I read all this stuff in.
It's just right there.
It's just right there.
It isn't like Chip has these giant crystal balls that I read all this stuff in.
We'll be back with more right here.
It's just right there.
It's just right there.
With Dawn McKenzie.
In Plainview.
You can't hide it from me. Can't hide it from me. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Hey guys, this is Casey Ellis with Ellis Autoplex, located on Highway 471 in Brandon. Ellis Autoplex, known as Little Truck City, is your old school mom and pop style dealership that's family owned and operated. We specialize in 4-wheel drive trucks, but don't worry, we have cars and SUVs too. Looking to sell your vehicle? Bring it by Ellis Autoplex, where we pay fair market value and we cut you a check on the spot. Need your vehicle service or repair? We can handle that too. Shop us online or set your appointment at ellisautoplex.com. That's ellisautoplex.com.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. From car wrecks to malpractice, Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
The new year is off to a fast start, but you can't keep up if your vehicle is sidelined. Get to Mazda of Jackson and take advantage of these super deals before time runs out. Get 1.9% financing for 63 months on all 2025 Mazda CX-5s and 2026 CX-90s, CX-50s, and Mazda 3s with approved credits, and get 1-year maintenance included in your new vehicle purchase. Don't wait another minute to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability online at MazdaJackson.com or visit I-55 Frontage Road.
Hey, Rankin County, swing by the locally owned and award-winning 042 Wine and Spirits on Highway 80 next to Sonny's Barbecue in Brandon today. We've got one of the largest selections around with over 200 bourbons and whiskeys to ignite your taste buds, more than 50 vodkas, 50-plus tequilas, 30-plus rums, and ready-to-drink cocktails, as well as premium scotches. And get this, we've got over 400 wines in stock for the perfect pairing anytime. Discover your new favorites today at 042 Wine and Spirits right next to Sonny's Barbecue, Highway 80, Cross Gates, Brandon.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Cork and Door Company has been providing quality residential garage and commercial overhead door products to Mississippians for over 50 years. Cork and Door is a supplier of garage door parts and services such as LiftMaster, commercial and residential door operators, as well as Clopay, sectional commercial and residential doors, Asta, commercial sheet and rolling steel doors, and Cornell, rolling steel and shutters, with many in stock for the same-day pickup. Corkanddoor.com. That's corkanddoor.com.
After 28 years, we are closing our brick and mortar location in Canton come November 2025. But fear not, smalltownmusic.com will remain alive and well, and you will still be able to text or call 601-859-8596. Small Town Music, come on. at the Emporium. And you can still browse our guitars and support our original music at www.smalltownmusic.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show. I am Chip Matthews. Coming up at 7:07, the one, the only, the Clay Edwards. I hope he's back in town. He was a rerun yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rerun.
I'm glad he had a rerun loaded.
Yeah. Because we were not prepared.
No.
And then you had to set in for Andrew.
I sat in for Andrew, but that was planned.
Yes. And then you set in for Lindsay.
That was not planned. And I understand
People just dropping the ball everywhere.
Matt Bishop will be in for Lindsay today, which I thought Matt Bishop would have been in yesterday.
Right.
But that's that.
Somebody didn't get their communication straight.
And we're in communications.
Yeah.
This is what this is.
That's
It's
right.
a radio station.
That's right.
Okay. So everybody's talking about what's going on. In the upcoming week, we have the Three Amigos will be doing their dance in the Madison County supervisors meeting this on the first.
Is it the first or the first Monday or the
first Monday?
Tuesday?
First Monday.
Okay. That'll be the second.
So it'll be the second. Okay.
Get it right.
Okay. So we got those meetings coming up. And you'll have your city council meetings in Canton.
Yeah.
And we can go up there and find out where the dirt pit is.
In
I
the
called
city
and
limit?
asked where the new dirt pit is.
You did?
That they were voting on.
Yeah.
They didn't know what I was talking about.
That doesn't surprise you.
No.
They could be digging up the courthouse lawn and they wouldn't know.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't know. The dirt pit, Chip, is that where you talk bad about people? Yes. Yes, I run a dirt pit myself. But anyway, we got that going on. Remember, tonight, the president will be speaking, and it'll be interesting to see what's going on. Now, I predict that we will bomb Iran during the speech. He'll say, while we're talking now, the U.S. troops are putting Iran in their place.
Yeah.
I believe that will happen.
He'll probably say something to the effect of the most beautiful gold-ridden bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump bombs now have Trump name on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I believe that he'll have a great speech tonight. I see where Bassett was answering. Who's that crazy old black lady?
On which show?
On which show? It's called The Senate or the House. What's her name?
Maxine. Yeah.
And she said, would you tell him to stop talking? I'm talking now. Well, he was giving the answer, so he kept going.
Yeah,
and he gave a complete answer. She wanted him they're so used to asking a question.
And not letting anyone answer.
And don't want to hear the answer.
That's right.
So they just don't they just shut them up. They just,
or those yes or no answers.
Yeah. I need a yes or no answer. No, that's not a yes or no answer. How much is in your bank account? And you'll go to say, oh, no. That's a yes or no question. They don't know what they're asking half the time. Sounds like a great name for a shot. Trump bomb. Ooh.
You onto something there.
Ooh, Debbie waking up in the alcoholic world this morning.
She's been playing cold tennis.
Yeah, cold tennis. That's a good one too. Like cold gin, time again. But anyway, that's going to do it for us. We want you to make sure you are keeping up with the president, keep up with what's going on, keep up with what's going on in the world.
Come see us tonight at Beethoven's Boardwalk.
Yeah, make sure they don't raise a tax that says we got to start taking up pennies for the pipes. That'll be the new Jackson thing. Pennies for the pipes.
Yeah, pennies for water.
Yeah, make sure they can get the water into you. So everybody can have water.
Yep. Y'all come have some gourmet pizza with us tonight at Acme Pizza.
Yes.
We
need the money.
You can have a steak too.
You can have a gourmet steak.
Yeah.
I ate one of those what are those things? Those the $1 billion steak. The porterhouses. That thing is fine.
That's what I'm gonna have tonight. I'm
Yes.
gonna have me a porterhouse.
You need to.
Uh-huh.
I had to sample.
Uh-huh.
I had to sample.
I'm gonna have a sample too.
You can sample a hamburger.
Negative.
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 Y'all come on out, check everything out. Get out, support your local restaurant, support everybody that's in the local restaurant, and also call your senator today. Say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, Dawn.